don't mess with the Grizzly Granny on the trail. Hi guys, got a question for you. What does a recumbent trike rider, who's also a self-defense instructor for senior women, carry along with her on the trail for mitigation of predators of all types? Two-legged, four-legged, and the kind that slithers on the ground. Stay tuned and we'll find out. Now, when you're thinking personal safety, most of you know that I am a self-defense instructor for senior women, and we spend a great deal of our seminars, workshops, and courses, a great deal of time talking about personal safety, how not to become a victim in the first place. And then maybe the last third, we talk about some escape movements and some other self-defense strategies. One of the best things that you have with you for self-defense protection is your brain. I would add to that your gut, your intuition, which we ladies have a lot of. And you know what? You need to trust that intuition. You need to trust your gut, because every time you doubt your gut and you do something else, you know you should have listened to your gut because it was right. So that intuition is going to help every time. And I also, being a believer, believe that the Lord gives us His Spirit that dwells in us, and we need to listen to that still small voice when it speaks. The other thing that we need to do is be totally aware. There's 5 color codes of awareness that were developed by Jeffrey Cooper for combat. And the first one is white. If you're in white, you're oblivious to what's going on around you. Most people walk around every day in white, and that is so wrong, and it's going to get you in deep trouble. The next color is yellow. Yellow is where you want to live most of your life. I like to call it mellow yellow, because yellow is a calm state of awareness. You're not panicky, you don't have a bunch of anxiety, but you are acutely aware of what's going on around you. 360 degrees, but don't forget, up above you, below you. Is it icy? Could you trip on something in a parking lot, especially if you're trying to make an escape? So, all directions. Learn and practice this when you go out on errands, when you go out on the trail. Don't be so focused on that pretty bird sitting on the tree branch over there, or that snow-capped mountain peak, that someone takes you by surprise. Now, if you live your life in mellow yellow, it's going to really be a good preventative. And then you're ready to escalate from there. You can escalate from orange to red to black. And if you want to know more about those, get a hold of me and arrange to attend one of my seminars or workshops. Okay, today specifically, we're going to talk about what I carry with me when I'm on the trail. One of my favorite things in the whole world to carry is my pepper gel. I have a nice little pouch. Look around on Amazon. Find things that are going to fit. I think I found this at the Army Navy store. It could even be a knife pouch. I don't know it, but it perfectly fits my pepper gel. And it velcros nicely into my trike, and it's easy for me to grab. Don't ever have this where you cannot have it in your hand at a moment's notice. You know, I see women carry them in their purse. If you go to my other channel, which is Full Armor Life Defense on YouTube, you will see why I don't want you carrying these in your purse and why. But that's a story for another day. You want this handy so you can grab it quickly and easily. I love the pepper gel. Now, it's kind of windy today. I think a lot of you carry pepper spray. Why wouldn't you want to carry pepper spray on a day like this? Or if you're moving down the road on a trike, you don't want to carry pepper spray because of blowback. All right? It's going to perhaps get on the predator, perhaps not. I love Saber's pepper gel. I am not endorsed by them. I am not sponsored by them. I always recommend Saber, S-A-B-R-E. They have pepper gel. Now, pepper gel comes out. Do you guys remember the old hair gel called Dippity Doo? I'm probably dating myself, but I'm 72. And we used to have this hair gel called Dippity Doo. It's a little more of that consistency. And when you deploy this, it's going to kind of spray in a stream, but it's going to stick to the person. It's not going to aerosolize like pepper spray is and blow back in your face. So this is also good to have in your vehicle. Somebody tries to carjack you or is trying to get in, give them a little dose of the spicy treat. There is a way to do this. Again, check with my channel or go to my website, fullarmorlifedefense.com. You'll see there some instructional videos. Saber also has instructional videos on their website. I believe it's saber.com. I'll put it in the description below. But basically, whoever your predator is, and make sure they're a predator. Don't just go spray someone because you're responsible for what happens to that individual. But if your life is at stake, if you fear for your life or the life of your children or grandchildren, for example, and you're sure that they mean violence, then you go ahead and deploy this. Check with laws in your own county, city, and state because laws vary as far as carrying any kind of pepper gel or pepper spray. So I'm not responsible for that. You are. Now, if you have to deploy your pepper gel, always remember you need to make a police report about that. So after you deploy it and get the heck out of Dodge, get yourself out of a dangerous area, then make sure you make a police report. Okay, so you're going to be on the two-legged predator. You're going to be deploying this from ear to ear across the eyes, okay? If somebody has sunglasses or eyeglasses on, you know, you also might want to aim a little bit above the glasses. Excuse me just a moment. I've always got alarms going off, it seems. Okay, so if someone has glasses, you want to get a little bit above on their forehead if you can, so it will drip down into that eye space. Now keep in mind, it's going to take a few seconds for this to kick in. So you want to spray and go. Now, you can look up and do your own research on spraying animals. So it's very cruel if you end up spraying a dog because they can't go rinse their eyes out or they don't have the natural tearing that humans do. One thing I do want to say is if this is sprayed on someone with asthma, there can be dire circumstances. So again, don't do this unless you feel your life's in danger. It's not a joke. It's not, you know, something that you can deploy lightly. I like the flip tops because you don't want to have to take time when you're under stress because you are not going to be able to think and your fine motor skills are going to be gone. All you do is flip this one and the way your thumb is pointing is where the spray is going to come out. Get yourself one of these, practice with trainers. There are saline trainers that come with it. You need to practice and know what you're doing with these. So again, I'm giving you this advice for informational purposes only. I'm not responsible. Gary's not responsible. Grizzly Granny's Recumbent Trike Adventures is not responsible in any way, nor is Full Armor Life Defense LLC. Do your own research. I'm just saying what I carry and the things that I'm doing and sharing that with you. So let's be very clear on that. Okay, the other thing that I'm carrying right now is some kind of wand, and this needs to be deployed easily. This is a police baton, and again, you have to check your state because these are not legal in all states, cities, and counties, townships, and things like that. But it does have a safety, and it is automatic, so I turn the safety off, And check this out. Okay, this is very, very heavy. But what would this be good for? I'll tell you why I carry it. It's because if there's a doggy that's running after me and he is not going to leave me alone. I do pretty well with animals. I don't have too many problems, but if there is a crazy dog after you, or what about a rattlesnake that decides to coil up and try to strike your tire as you go by, you need some type of shield, and this is what I like to use to whack something away at a distance, or I can deploy it and it will come out at them, and maybe just that hard prod is enough, you know, to get a dog away from you. So I am a little unhappy with this guy because it's so daggone heavy, and I like to store this just under the right side of my seat so I can quickly deploy it. I'm currently looking for some collapsible walking sticks, trekking poles. It'll have to be just the right one, but if I can find something like that that is strong and unbreakable, yet lightweight, that's what I'm going to be moving to, and I'll update you on those once I find something that I'm a little more happy with because it's a little lighter weight. Now, lastly, I wear a nice fanny pack here, and my fanny pack is handy because I can either unzip it if I need to, or it can be slightly opened. And I'm not going to tell you what I like to carry in my fanny pack. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. You can put all kinds of things in this fanny pack. I would not put your pepper spray or pepper gel in it because you're not going to be able to get it out and deploy it quickly enough. But use your imagination, and you can just imagine something you could use for self-defense on the trail in states where it's legal. If you have the right training and know what you're doing, there's a lot of caveats here. I do. Don't mess with the Grizzly Granny on the trail. So I hope this is helpful, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. I hope you will like and subscribe if you find this information has been helpful. Again, disclaimer, these are the things that I use here where I live. I'm legal, I'm well trained, I know what I'm doing, and when you're going to carry something that could hurt someone else potentially, even if it's less than lethal, you need to know your laws, and you need to know how to use them properly to protect not only yourself, but others around you. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Happy trails, and be safe out there.